Literally every time I put my mat and camera out, Moo has to sit on it. Anyways, we'll start on our knees. Just take a moment to kind of check in with your body. Observe your breath as it moves in and out. Starting to slow the mind down, bring your hands into your heart center and set an intention for your practice, something deep and meaningful to you. Namaste. On the inhale, reach your hands up, look towards your thumbs. On the exhale, we'll take the hands to the mat and make our way into a forward fold. Reaching for the elbows or the ankles, whatever feels better for you. Just letting the body hang loose. On the inhale, halfway lift, zip the hands up the shins. On the exhale, forward fold. Inhaling again, halfway, flat back. Nice long spine. Exhale, folding, nose down towards your knee. On the next inhale, step the left foot straight back, coming into a lunge. Make sure that your front knee is stacked right over your ankle. You can always wiggle the back foot deeper. Taking 2 breaths here in this lunge. On your exhale, drop the back knee down and walk your hands up towards your thigh. Let your hips sink forward, slow and steady breaths here. On the inhale, we're going to reach our hands up, look towards your thumbs, little arch back if that feels good. On the exhale, we're going to frame our front foot, step the right foot back into downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here, just kind of feeling the heels sink down. You can pedal your legs if that feels good for you, or just breathe here in stillness. On the next inhale, we're going to lift the left foot back, pull the knee in towards your chest, and step the foot between your palms, coming into a lunge. If you can't reach, you can grab the ankle like I'm doing and pull it forward. Wiggle that back foot to get deeper if you need to. Make sure the front knee is stacked right over your ankle. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, back knee drops down. Walk your hands up towards your thigh. Let the hips sink forward and the shoulders kind of melt into place down away from the ears. Slow, steady breaths. On the inhale, hands reaching up, look towards your thumbs. On the exhale, we're going to frame the front foot and step the left foot back into downward facing dog. Let's take 4 breaths here in down dog. Keep rotating the hips up high to the sky. Heart melting back towards your thighs. Inhale, we're going to shift into a plank pose. Body's in one straight line. Drop the knees down. Lower the chest between your palms. Place the tops of the feet to the mat and rotate the shoulders back as you lift up for cobra. Hips down the ground, little bend in the elbows. Chest is open, shoulders down. On the exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips all the way up and back. Slow, steady breaths here. On your next inhale, we're going to shift back into plank pose. You can do the same variation as before or chaturanga, hinging forward, elbows bend in towards the ribcage. Inhaling up dog or cobra. If you're an upward facing dog, just the tops of the feet are on the mat. On the exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips all the way up and back. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the right foot all the way up, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip, pull the knee in towards your chest. We're going to step into warrior 2, so back foot's going to go flat. Left arm's going to scoop all the way up and over. Keep the bend in the front knee. Look past your right fingertips. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, reverse your warrior. Flip that front hand up and reach it back. Coming back into center, extend the front leg straight, reach forward. You can heel toe that back foot a little closer if you need to. Utthita Trikonasana. When you can't go any further, then we rotate. Right hand down, left hand up. Chest is totally open. Start to bend into that front knee. Coming into half moon, step your right hand down. Make sure it's right under your shoulder. Keep the left hand reaching high, or you can take it to your hip. If you fall out of it like I did, just come back into it. I decided I'm not editing any of this stuff out, so We're in half moon from here. We're going to either take that right hand up or you can keep it on your hip. Start to bend into the front knee and slowly step that left foot down into warrior two. Look past your right fingertips. We're going to reverse our warrior. Again, reach it all the way up and back. On the exhale, cartwheel your hands down. We're going to kick that right foot back into three-legged dog, extend it all the way up one last time, and then release it back into downward facing dog. On your inhale, left foot lifts up, three-legged dog. Stretch that leg as high as you can, right heel stretching towards the mat. On the exhale, knee bends, open up the hip, pull the knee in towards your chest, step the foot between your palms, warrior two. Back heel spins down, left arm reaches up and over. Look past your left fingertips. Actually, it's your right hand that reaches back. We're in warrior two. Reverse your warrior, reach it up and back. On the exhale, we're going to come back through center, extend that front leg straight, maybe heel toe that back foot a little closer. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach forward. When you can't go any further, rotate. Left hand down, right hand up. Open the chest fully towards that right side. On the exhale, bend into that front knee. Reach your left hand down, half moon. Flexing that back foot. Find your balance. Gosh, I'm really falling out of these ones today. Coming back into it. Make sure that hand is reaching up high. Basically, I tried to switch my gaze and I kind of fell every time. But we'll come back. Stepping into our warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Reach it all the way up and back. On the exhale, we'll cartwheel our hands down. Step the left foot back. All the way up, three-legged dog, and release it into downward facing dog. You can drop your knees down. Child's pose. Sit back towards your heels. Let your head rest down onto the mat. Check back in with your intentions. Just slowing the breath down here. When you're ready, we'll come to a seated position on our knees. Let's just do some neck rolls, circling it all the way around. Inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you come down. Slowly bring it back into center, hands in the heart center. Sit off to one side and swing the legs around so you can come to a seated position. Both legs straight out in front of you. We're going to pull the right knee in towards our chest and drop it down by the side. Keep the foot on the inside of the thigh. Inhale, reaching the hands up. On the exhale, we fold towards our leg. Just let the head hang loose. If you can't reach your foot, you can hold on to your ankle or wherever is in your reach. Let the shoulders kind of melt. On the inhale, coming back up, pull the right knee in towards your chest and cross it up and over your leg. Right hand behind you. Left hand reaches up. On the exhale, we twist, bringing the elbow to the outside of the knee. If that's not possible, you can hold on to the knee like I'm doing. If it is possible, it's a really easy twist. You can take that left hand down between your thighs and wrap the right hand behind your back and see if you can bind with the fingertips. No need to force anything, just if it comes naturally. On the exhale, we'll unravel and release the hands the opposite direction. Stack the left arm and underneath your shoulder, and right hand's going to reach up. We're stepping onto our right tippy toes. Coming into side plank or modified plank. You can keep the foot down if you want or play with the variations like I am. Maybe coming into tree pose, or for advanced, you can wrap your peace fingers around your big toe and extend the legs straight. Keep those hips lifting. Slowly stacking the feet again. Step that right foot back down to the mat and come back to seated. Release the right foot down. Shake out the legs if you want, and then bend the left knee in towards your chest. Drop it down to the side. Flex the right toes. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. On the exhale, we rotate towards our leg and fold. For the advanced variation, we're holding our wrist with the opposite hand, chin mudra. On the inhale, we come back up. Pull the left knee in towards your chest and cross the foot up and over your leg, either holding onto the knee or going a little bit deeper, reaching the right hand up and bending the elbow to the outside of the knee. You can hold here if you want, or take that bind with the right hand tucking down between the legs. Oh, that was left hand. Right hand wraps behind your back. Slow, steady breaths here, wherever you're at. On the exhale, we're unraveling with the arms. Right hand stacking underneath our shoulder, tippy toes with the left foot. Rock the right toes out towards me and lift the hips up. So we're lifting it to this modified plank, or you can kick the legs straight, you can bring it into a tree pose, or again, the advanced option is peace fingers to the big toe and extending the legs into that split. No need to force anything, just find what feels good. Releasing that foot down, step it back to the mat and lower your hips back down. Both legs are going to go out in front and shake them out. Scooting the hips forward a little, stack your wrists under your shoulders and lift the hips up, making a nice little bridge shape. Advanced, you can kick your legs straight and lift the hips up high, toes pointing down towards the mat wherever you're at. Keep breathing. On the exhale, hips lower down, flexing our feet. We're going to exhale into a forward fold. Don't worry about how deep you're going, just find what feels good. Coming back up, we're going to lay down onto our backs, knees in towards our chest. Little rocks right and left if that feels good for you. Hands out into a T shape, lift the heels a little. We're going to drop the knees over to the right and look towards our left. Nice little twist in the spine. Just let the knees drop down towards the ground. If it feels like it's too deep of a twist, just lower the knees a little. On the inhale, pulling it back into center. Exhale, dropping it over to the left, looking towards your right. On that last inhale, wrap your arms around the knees, give them a nice tight squeeze. On the exhale, we're going to reach for our heels, happy baby. See if you can rotate your shoulders and your hips down. Maybe you can rock a little if that feels good for you. On the exhale, go ahead and release down into Savasana. Whatever you got to do to make sure you're in a comfortable position is welcome. And just allow yourself to release and let go.